Hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, more Ravens injuries. So, the earlier episode, y'all remember, y'all watched it. I was saying, look, Bateman's hurt. I want, to bring D-Hop for insurance purposes. Am I tripping? And there were some people that said, Nitro, look, you're a little going over the, what I'm saying? There's no reason to be tripping out right now. There's a lot more time to get healed and everything else, and don't be negative. And then it came out that JK Dobbins has the infamous Ravens soft muscle tissue issue. You know what? I gotta get that copyrighted. The Ravens soft muscle tissue issue. Every year, you know what I'm talking about. We get it with corners, we get it with wide receivers, the ends. That soft tissue issue. And JK has now found himself in that same problem. Look, and I keep saying this. So the only player that's played in this new system that's being implemented in Baltimore is RB JK. He's the only one. For everybody else, this is a very new system. Their roles will be different. Their assignments will be different. Everyone's going to say, well, football's football. No. You have to know your assignment and somebody else, because just in case somebody misses their assignment, like a quarterback, understanding the route concepts and understanding where the hot route is supposed to be. And if someone doesn't block, properly, because he's like, oh, that's your job to do. If they don't get their job properly, he has to understand where to go with the ball, because it's going to be a frantic pace to get him down on the ground. You got to know your studies. And now JK's out for this. I'm not going to lie to you. This is exactly why I keep saying, the only thing that can deter this year is injury. And we're already starting off mini camp, not even training camp. We literally just got out of OTAs, and the first day, two of the integral parts of the offense could not practice. So I have to ask y'all again, am I tripping? Am I? We're talking about the Ravens. For once, guys, take off your purple-colored glasses. This team has been riddled with injuries. Offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, cornerback. Something has to give. Something has to give. Listen, I get it. You might have 1 year where it's just not your year and you get hit with the injury bug. Every team has that. The Ravens have been getting hit with that way more than usual. And this is what I was saying before when they, everybody blames Steve Saunders, and me included. I call him Dr. Frankenstein, right? Because not Frankenstein. Frankenstein's the monster. Dr. Frankenstein's the one that made the monster Frankenstein. Chopping up people's limbs to try to put it into something else. But the people that were under him took his place. So even if the man is gone, what about his philosophies? You get where I'm coming from? Listen, man, look, man. This is not good. This is not good. And everyone's going to say I'm tripping out. Where there's smoke, there usually is fire. And what's going on right now is us looking at the Ravens and saying, oh, it's early. They could get healed in time. We all know that soft muscle tissue issues, right, never go away. All they do is keep reoccurring or popping up at the most inopportune times. And then that player misses 2 or 3 back-to-back weeks. Or if they're even able to come back, they're 70%, 60% because they're hobbled. It saps their strength, their speed, their stamina. their agility. And when you don't have that stuff, it starts messing with your mentality. And with the loss of mentality, you know what starts happening with the team? Do you know what starts affecting the team? Unity. Because people start having problems. I told y'all this already. I want this year to be smooth. I'm talking the center of a Milky Way. Smooth. I'm talking creme de la creme. Smooth. I'm talking about cask and cream. Smooth. And if you're Jamaican, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Even though I do not drink. We cook with it, though. Make ice cream with it, though. This is why, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. But I just want to ensure that injury is not the reason why we do not make it to the mountain top. And I get it. Everyone's going to say you can't control injuries. No, but you can mitigate it. You could put safety countermeasures in place to stop it, to slow it down. You get where I'm coming from? Look, man, I couldn't believe it when I read it. I was like, there's no way. Let me make sure. Hold on. I got the actual. I think it was from Sarah Ellison, who took it from Jeff Zebrick, if I'm not mistaken. Right? And I was like, oh, yeah, here it goes. Jeff Zebrick. I'm going to read you the actual tweet. Ravens running back JK Dobbins was in the building, as was the case yesterday. Told his absence from practice was more precautionary for a minor soft tissue injury. We've heard those terminologies before because as Raven fans, we know the Ravens always dumb down the injuries. They always do that. It's a Raven staple. It's more of a staple than even the crab legs. It's just part of the culture. If they say, oh, he has a sprained toe, his toe probably was broken in 3 or 4 places. If they say, oh, he has a patch on his eye because he's having slight blindness. His eyeball probably got poked out and fell out on the field and was reattached the night before. That's the Raven way. You're acting like, and the funny thing is when stuff like this happens, people act like they don't know the history of the Ravens. And then that's what frustrates me because it's like they'll argue with me and be like, Nitro, bro, you're not a real fan. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh. And all I do is get more and more frustrated because I'm like, bro, are you serious? Do you know how you make me feel inside? Oh. Ah! I swear, bro, nothing will hurt more this year than if injury ruins our game. It will be painful. Tragic. Oh, gosh. And I don't want to go through it. I already told y'all. JK is my sleeper for offensive player of the year. Because I truly believe he has an opportunity to rush for 1,000 and catch for 1,000. And let me tell you this right now. If he does that, he's getting paid anywhere. It doesn't have to be in Baltimore. He's going to get his money somewhere. Because a back that could catch, run, do all that stuff out the backfield, bruh, it just, as a running back nowadays, being a pure runner is not enough. You have to contribute in the pass game. And in this offense, because things are going to be so spread out, I feel like they're going to be dumping off the ball to a JK Dobbins. And if that's true, I feel like you can't bring down JK with one guy. Not consistently, at least. He's already proven that much. And they're going to be playing with more space now than they ever have before. So yes, I want them healthy. The Ravens have to reevaluate how they are training these guys. They got to, especially guys coming off an injury. They got to. I don't want to hear no more, oh, we got 19 people on IR if we win 10 games, that, be a good season. Oh, Lamar, you got to turn back into Superman again. And not the nice Superman. I'm talking about the Superman in the all-black suit. The one that got no more, the one that be punching people's, faces in. You got to be dirty with it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So, let me know. What's your scale, 1 to 10, 1 being the least, 10 being the most, on your worried scale for the Baltimore Ravens this offseason? If I'm letting you know mine right now, mine's at a 6. That's over halfway so far because the offseason's going by like this. It's going by quick. Before you know, we're out of June, we're in July. Then training camp starts. Then it's August. They got, a week or two, and then boom, we're in the regular season. But let me know down in the comment section what you rate, how you're feeling about this JK injury, and how you're feeling about the Bateman injury. And tell me if I'm tripping or not, and how do you rate it, 1 through 10? 1 being the least, 10 being the most. But once again, this is an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. You know how we get down. Always cracking jokes, always having fun. But everything we talk about is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It helps out the algorithm. It helps out the channel. If you want to help us grow, help this get out, that's how you do it. And if you want to donate, help it even further, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code, and it goes to a CashApp. You can leave a super thanks. That's available now, too. All the proceeds go to building a better channel, giving you better content. And if you want even more content, behind-the-scenes content, especially for this upcoming season, the Patreon is up and running. Become a patron. It's only $5 a month. It's not that much. It's a great program, and there's a lot of gimmies in there. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people's going to be like, yo, I should have became a patron a long time ago when the season starts, because I'm telling you, there's going to be some stuff in there y'all not going to believe. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.